Today's financial advice is sponsored by Endeavor Private Wealth. We're here with Brady Franklin, a partner with Endeavor Private Wealth. Brady, good morning.
Good morning.
Glad you could join us today. And now, managing money is about more than managing investments. And it's about managing, I guess, expectations, human behavior. And how do you and your colleague, Chris McGee, help investors, I guess, cope with their feelings and emotions that can have such a big influence on financial decision making?
One of the first things we do is develop an understanding of a person's tolerance for investment risk. That's critical to designing a long-term investment strategy that they will be able to stick to and have the best chance of achieving their financial goals and objectives.
And so how do you go about assessing a person's risk tolerance?
Risk tolerance questionnaires may be used as a starting point to help investors focus their thoughts on how they are likely to feel and how they are likely to react to various economic and market conditions. For example, one of the questions may be, since investments are volatile and maybe increase or decrease in value, how much could the total value of all your investments decline before you begin to feel uncomfortable, or I like to say, before you lose sleep? The possible answers are A, I am uncomfortable losing any money. B, I could handle a 10% loss. C, I could handle a 20% loss. D, I could handle a 33% loss. Or E, I could handle a 50% or more loss.
And so what if someone answers, C, they can accept a 20% loss? Do you believe them for that?
It's not so much a matter of whether or not we believe them, but to explore a number of other factors, one of which is reviewing how they actually behaved when they may have experienced a loss of that magnitude in the past. Some people may say they can handle a rather substantial level of risk, only to react very differently when it occurs. How they reacted in the past can be a predictor to how they will react in the future.
And what else should be considered?
It is interesting to see how people's purported risk tolerance can change with the market conditions. For example, when the markets are doing well and returns are handsomely sustained for a good period of time, some people will understate the downside that they can accept because there's not as much focus on losses in a rising market. However, when the markets are suffering long declines in value, people may overstate their ability to cope with losses because losses are so prevalent in the news and on their minds.
And in your opinion, how effective are kind of risk tolerance questionnaires?
It depends. I have concerns about some of the overly simplified questionnaires of the do-it-yourself variety that may give people a false sense of their true ability to assume investment risk. And I have concerns about extremely complicated questionnaires that may do the same if the process doesn't also include a careful examination of the thoughts and feelings that play a major role in investment behavior and the way people answer such questionnaires. We believe it's important to delve into the past experience and personal beliefs about investing that can cause even the most intelligent investor to deviate from reason and logic. Risk tolerance questionnaires can help skilled financial professionals understand the cognitive biases, how people think about their money, and the emotional biases, how people feel about their money, to get a more accurate sense of the psychological drivers that may affect investment behavior.
Wow, and Brady, we're just about out of time. Can I ask if you'll come back soon and share some more insights on some of the cognitive and emotional basis you see most often? It sounds really fascinating.
Absolutely, it'd be my pleasure.
Well, thank you so much, Brady, and thank you for joining us. This is always a pleasure, and we appreciate your time.
Thanks.
And of course, to learn more about Endeavor Private Wealth, visit EndeavorPW.com.